You didn't stop reading books, you became someone who doesn't read books. And identities once formed will protect themselves even against pleasures. But identities are not truths. They are habits with marketing budgets. The moment you detach from the image of yourself as someone who hates books, resistance collapses. Reading stops being a test and becomes an experiment. And experiments are fun because they don't demand loyalty. You are not required to love books. You are only required to stop fighting them. Which brings us to the most misunderstood part, what to read. And when you are starting, forget the pile of important books judging you from shelves. Forget what you think you should read. Picking a book is like picking a movie. You don't start with a 3-hour black and white documentary when you are exhausted. You pick based on the result you want. If you want enjoyment, choose imaginative fictions. If you want to cry properly, if you want a good cry, pick emotional literary novels. If you want adrenal thrillers exist for a reason. Romance is not intellectually inferior. It trains emotional literacy. Reading is not about virtue, it is about alignment. Before committing reading a few pages, if the writing feels dry, stiff, or hostile, put it without guilt. Flow matters. Once you find writing that flows with you, your reading muscle strengthens over time with tolerance expands. Your taste matures. You begin to enjoy complexity. The game improves as you play it. And your brain already wants this. We know this because studies in cognitive psychology have shown that humans are naturally drawn to narratives. Storytelling activates reward pathways in the brain and increases dopamine, which improves focus and memory. Reading is not unnatural, distraction is. The capability to read deeply existed long before phones trained us otherwise. And because reading alters neural pathways, it also alters personality trait over time, empathy, patience, and critical thinking. This is not personality development, it is personality editing. Now, how do you read without turning it into homework? Read like humans, not a student. Sit comfortably, read in small sessions, write in your book. Yes, write. Circle lines that hurt, underline sentences that feel like they were written about you, scribble thoughts in margins. Research on learning and memory consistently shows that active engagement, writing, paraphrasing, annotating, improves retention far more than passive reading.